Hello, and welcome back to the case of the Golden Idol, where we will continue to find the Golden Idol. I assume. Is that what this game is about? I mean, there's also a lot of murders, admittedly, like a gruesome amount of murders. But I think we already saw this thing. Yeah, we did. So we're gonna continue to chapter 2, the Cursed Inheritance, which is the current chapter we're playing. And specifically, we're gonna be doing the explosive events in the forest cabin. Chapter 2, the Cursed Inheritance, the explosive events in the forest cabin. Okay. So, Birkin Workhouse. Let's see here. We have a book. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang, Brawler, Robber. Oh, we just got the word cracker. Whoop. Hardy Abe. Birkin Workhouse. Brawler. Has a cart. Little Billy. Oh, I can't. Oh, we already have Billy. Hobbs Gang burglar enters through chimneys. Interesting. Jack Nails. Timberbrook Inn. Burglar. Picklock. Bunch of bad people. Box of confectionery. And a bunch of hats. Wonderful. Hopefully I don't have to remember the hats, because that's a lot. Okay, what do we have here? Lovely horse. There's nothing outside that I can see. By the way, I just realized the syringe in the previous level, I don't think we ever ended up using it. Oh well. I guess they do add red herrings for some reason. What's here? So that looks like a decapitated scarecrow. Or no, actually. It is a scarecrow, and this is a dead person that just happens to look scarecrow-like because of their hair. Yep, a scarecrow in a wooden coffin, and is it a body? Oh, it's that guy. Wait, he's still alive. The man is breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. Alright, this is Edmund Cullen's voice. Which I've not given him a voice, so it's fine. Just a random aristocratic. I do not care what it means. Sorry. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decade. The more recently it has died, the better. Easy. Something. They want something. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions, and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Okay, we have some money, we have a gun, and we have a key. My computer is already acting up. Alright. My good friend, the killer from the last... Was it a killer? It's like Ash something? By the gods, what was that? Don't know why I gave it that voice. Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. Impressive. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman who, as is his customs, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Cool. There's a little notice on the wall. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. Oh, not Clouds, not Cullen, Cloudsley. I can't keep their names in check, but that's fine. I got Edmund right. So this is Edmund Cloudsley's accommodation. Good to know. You're not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin. You are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith. You will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip. You are in charge of the Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. Now we have one of the maids. Oh, that's Little Pip. Go, Coin, go! And then we have a dog. Rawr. Perfect. A sword. A ring with a ruby, a loaded pistol, and a rep's piece of confectionery. Alright. Who do you think is dead? I notice a lack of one Edmund Cloudsley. It could also wait. It could also be David Gordon. I think it might be David Gordon. I did not expect that, to be fair. We have a bolt that looks broken, so it looks like there was a break-in. With a guy who looks super surprised and has a club. There is, yep, that definitely broken. There is a symbol that looks like a pair of scissors or 2 darts, I'm not sure. This guy. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share, as we agreed. WK. A set of lockpicks, a saw, and a loaded pistol. What else do we have? A shard of a vase. We have a golden idol, missing one of the things. Ooh, we have a small weight is tied to the pull-down lever at the back of the idol. A trap, you say? We have a rotten apple and a green apple. Delightful. And we have Edmund Cloudsley, sorry. Who's definitely breezing. Alright, what do you have? This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Vacuum. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum V2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Okay. Next, what did you do? Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater will be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Okay. Our way to get gold, that's nice. Unknown effect 14. If the implication of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress some fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Oh, that was another clue. Oh, I forgot to grab seawater, I see. Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and for how long I have it performed the cane before it. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. That's what happens. Water expands. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for cane input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform .cane inputs and it will turn red afterwards. Intriguing. Anyways. Gun. We have all the clues that we need. There doesn't seem to be a dead person. To be fair though, so... just an unconscious one. Okay, we can start with... we can start with the obvious. This is Edmund Cloudsley. The... oh gosh. Little Pip is obviously the boy. Lucia Smith would be the maid. I think David Gorin... is David Gorin the masked man? Oh no, it's the gentleman robber, Walter Keane. That's Walter Keane. Okay. What's the dog called again? Let's see. Black Bastion and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. I guess by... well, we don't know between the two. Wait, actually, who is it? Is it Black Bastion or Golden Doubloon? Because this one's golden, but it's more of a beast. I think one of them is the horse. Oh, this is David Gorin. This is David Gorin, who was instructed to fetch a dead body, just like it was written in one of the notes. Edmund Cloudsley wanted a dead body. Okay, so that's his David Gorin. I have to assume this is Golden Doubloon, but I don't... I need to figure out a way of distinguishing between the two. Okay. Now we have two scoundrels that has a club. It is probably in this book. Well, this doesn't help. Yeah, just having a club doesn't quite help figure out who they are. Maybe we can figure out this. So Walter Keane, yeah. Soul, a loaded pistol, a set of lockpicks. Soul, set of lockpicks. Oh, they have a set of lockpicks, which means that they probably are the picklock, Jack Nails. The person that's flying upwards is probably Jack Nails, which leaves us with Hardy Abe, which is probably this is probably Hardy Abe because there's a cart. Yeah. So this is Hardy Abe. Oh wait, what did Little Pip say? Go Coin Go. Nickname for Golden Doubloon. There we go. Now we do the thing on the right. Hang on a minute. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to move this. The camera, obviously. Silly OBS. Okay, now we have to constantly switch between this and this. Okay, what do we need to actually find? We need to find the meaning behind all of these, and we have to use red. We can only use... Okay, I mean, there's so many words to use. Okay. So we probably should start with the easy ones, which would be... So... Both air and vessel disappeared. Decrease the amount of air. Okay, so this is probably decrease. Let's see, what does it say? Okay, this increases... So this increases temperature, this decreases temperature. Okay. I don't know what this is. So this would be decrease the amount of gold and then increase the amount of gold. Okay. So if it has a dot, it's decrease. Oh, why did I close it? I should probably leave it up. So this is probably decrease, in which case this would be increase. Now this symbol probably stands for gold. What's next? These are the two symbols that were related in the vacuum experiment. And then I saw this one in the instantaneous combustion experiment. Okay. So it's not asking me for this symbol. Oh no, it is asking for this symbol. Wait, so what is it asking me here? Oh, it's asking me for this. Okay, so it looks like this symbol seems to be for air, by the looks of it. This symbol seems to be bigger. Because it didn't actually remove heat, I assume this is heat. So what is this symbol? We have to figure out a commonality between a vase and a person? What about this? Oh, it also includes this. Wait, hang on. What's the current setting of this? Oh, it's just set to... Oh, increase air. I see. What if it's matter? It is. Yeah, I thought it was matter because it's like This is air, and this would be decrease matter, decrease everything. Which is why when you use it on a vase, it removed everything. When you use it on a person, it sets everything on fire. Okay. Cool. Now we need to figure out what's going on. Some blank blank needed a corpse. That is probably... Oh, I should probably close the window. Damn, trains. It is probably Edmund Cloudsley who needed a corpse. Then someone, probably Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a corpse. No, a coffin. They didn't deliver a corpse, they delivered a coffin. They delivered this thing that had a scarecrow in it. You see, I smart. I figured it all out. Upon entering, someone attacked David Goran. What is it? Probably a clubbed, right? That looks like a blunt force trauma rather than a... What's the alternative? Shot? Yeah, I think it's clubbed. Wait, we can double check. It's loaded. It's loaded. Yeah, surely they couldn't. I think it's clubbed. Upon entering... Oh no, not Jack Nails. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gordon. Meanwhile, probably Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase when... Oh, Hardy Abe and Jack Nails are dead. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. First try. I just realized I hit the entire thing from stream. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. So, just to recap what I hid from all of you guys, Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gordon. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. Okay, very fun. Now, how do I leave? Probably through here. Okay. Good old David Gordon. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my monster's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master lord Edmund Cloudsley got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Oh, they faked his death? Sweet. I love that. I love that. So sneaky, so loyal. Next, Chapter 3, The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Welcome to the woods, where nothing bad ever happens. Enjoying the lovely rustling, is that the word? The rustling of the leaves. Crunchy, crunchy, crunch. Alright, what's in this bush? Ooh, you don't look so good. There's a hand. And eye looking to the hand. Okay. Very exciting. What's in this bag of yours? A loaded pistol. Always carry a loaded pistol. To David Gorin. For reliable service from EC. No, what happened to him? David. The gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Wait, they're working with Walter Keane now. Cool. Ash Blair. Finest tobacco. Dagger. Shabby formal coat. A coil of rope. This is not David Gorin. This is a hat. This is Walter Keane. A loaded pistol. A clean new coat. A sword. This is this is at least a person. And this is Walter Keane stuff. Okay, I think I'm hiding this detail. So there is a trail with some footprints there. Back. Some more footprints. Some more footprints. Oh, they're different kinds of footprints. These ones are long. These ones are pointy. These ones are long and pointy. And also liney. Alright, let's go into the Hobbit dwelling. Across the precarious bridge. Ooh, this is a big place. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. We have dark hands, proud beasts, and water snakes. We have eyes. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. So the person outside is an initiate. They're a cultist. Ooh. Now that is of grade A spookiness. Oh, I accidentally opened the file explorer. How did I do that? Wait, do I have to... Oh, I have to click on the... Yeah, I should probably click on the things. That would make sense. That's how this game works. Alright. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Damn you, Edmund Cloudsley. Should I just make the bit where I just mispronounce Edmund Cloudsley's name every single time I say it? So that nobody knows when I'm actually doing it on purpose. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of my own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I've recovered from my deadly wounds shaken off the watchmen, I will stand you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter King. Aw, I sure hope he recovered from death. That would be a shame if he died. and didn't recover from it. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young, resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts, of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered a plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus will be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. And finally, Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-haired brother, Walter Keene, who vouched for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. Woo! I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. What have you done, Walter Keene? Okay. Oh, we have... Okay. We could either go upwards or downwards. Let's go upwards first. A dead body! Dun dun dun! Oh gosh, rules. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Okay. Add substances to one of the cups. Defender choose first, accuser will choose the remainder, both partake in wine cups. This is just Russian roulette. They're literally just playing Russian roulette. What does this one say? I'm hiding the scrolls behind my camera, by the way. Sorry about that. That's just a bunch of scrolls from the wall. Don't need to see what they look like. Only initiates can be defenders and accusers. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the whole. The Grim Reaper. The never-tiring teacher. The feeder of mouths. Ritual of conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the whole. The never-tiring teacher. The keeper of treasures. The mirror of the soul. And finally, ritual of dispute. Only stewards or higher ranks can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by the water snake master. Required decorations of the whole. The keeper of treasures. The never-tiring teacher. The grim reaper. Ritual of discord. The house of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by dark-hand master. Required decoration of the whole. The speaker of the blind. The grim reaper. The keeper of treasures. So these are all like the rituals. And by the looks of it, they did the ritual, which again is just Russian roulette. And then they did it and one of them died. Okay. Oh. No, cool. So cool. Cool. So there are three things hanging. There's a Grim Reaper, there's a key, something, and then a book. So what could it be? Probably the key would be the keeper of treasures. The speaker to the blind will probably be the book. So it's probably a ritual of discord. Probably, my guess, is one of these is Walter Keene. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's see. Who are you?
The Griffin has spoken.
A tray was a small vial of unknown substance, probably poison, a ruby ring. Oh, the ruby ring makes sense. It's all part of a plot.
The Griffin has spoken. The Griffin has spoken.
A tankard with some red wine in it, of course, red wine.
Let us await the results from the chamber below.
Ruby ring, a ceremonial sword.
The Griffin has spoken.
Alright, and a guy that's not breathing. Of course. But we have 2 cups on the stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. Cool. What excitement. Let's go downstairs. This clue has been entered as a thinking panel. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have 1, a man carrying a house on their back. 2, a person eating what looks like charcoal. 3, a fish in a house. 4, person wearing lots of clothing in the summer and naked in the winter. Exciting.
Prepare to receive what you earned.
We have a brand, and we have lion, and 2 ruby rings. February 10th, 1790. Brothers. A member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If their brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the Right of the Brotherhood Council of Monsters. So they have a brand. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. And then we have finally, we have Inception. You must endure the test of 1, 2, 3, 4. Evaluation, admission, and administered by the Proudly Steward, administered by the Direct Steward, or administered by the Water Slave Master, administered by any master. Okay. So, we found all the clues. Let me just, so I can relax a little bit. Lean back. Maybe push my setup a bit backwards, so that's probably make me darker. So I can lean back a little bit. Actually, maybe I might as well bring myself closer anyways. There we go. Take another sip. I might have to take a bath and break a simple. Because I drank so much tea. Look, I drank this entire vase of tea. I rarely drink out of a teacup, but I just thought because my parents have that, and the tea is good. Tea is very good. I just opened my File Explorer again inadvertently. Go, Avast, go away. Okay, well, let's start thinking. We'll start with... Firstly, is this David Gorin? Probably not. Where is David Gorin, by the way? Is David Gorin part of the Brotherhood? Now that would be a plot twist. I have no clue who this person is, but they seem to at least be somebody. Okay, so the first thing we need to do apparently is the mosques. Okay, so the masks has something to do with Master, Steward, Initiate, Dark and Proud Beast Waters, of course. They're so goofy looking. They look like scarecrows with carrot noses. Okay, so I think this first step is the ritual. So it is... There is a Grim Reaper, the key, and the book, which I said was probably this one. The Speaker of the Blind, which is the book, the Grim Reaper, which is the Grim Reaper, and the Keeper of the Treasure, which is the key. It doesn't make... The never... Well... Wait, I'm dumb. Blind people can't read. I was thinking of deaf people. I'm so dumb. It is probably the never-tiring teacher, then. The Feeder of Mouth doesn't make sense for a key. And the Mirror of the Soul doesn't make sense for a window. Okay. And by sheer, testing skills, it's probably the thing that has the most in common with the other clues. Okay, it's the Ritual of the Dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. Okay, so at least we know that they're not initiates. They have at least they have at least 2. In fact, they have to have 2, because this is almost certainly the dispute between Walter Keane and Lazarus. I mean, it makes sense. I assume it's it. I assume it is, because this is probably Lazarus Hurst. So this the green one means it's a steward. What else do we get? The scepter must be borne by a water snake master. So this is a water snake. Perfect. And a master. So the master is a white robe. Oh, sorry. They were the one holding the scepter. You're just holding a sword. I misclicked. Go back. This is a water snake. Which means that this must be the Dark Hand. This must be a Proud Beast. Because Walter Keane is a Dark Hand, as explained by this note. And this is a water snake, so this must be the Dark Hand. Therefore, that's the Proud Beast, and therefore that robe must be the Initiate. Perfect. Now we have an Initiate Dark Hand. Okay. Ah. We have an Initiate's Dark Hand in the bushes. What this probably means is this person's an imposter. Do they say something different? Also, by the way, this means David Gorin has won. Sorry, no, Walter Keane has won. This is Walter Keane. And Lazarus Hurst is dead. Rippy Dippy. No, Jeffrey Sinclair is dead. Lazarus Hurst is in the basement. Currently being branded a proud beast, I think. Is it? What are they being branded as? Proud beast, yeah. Okay. What is this person again? This person is this proud beast steward. Which means that they're doing the test of inception. Don't know what that means. Oh, inception, there we go. Oh, I think we're just putting stewards and purpose. And this is probably the Dark Initiates. Now. Oh yeah, they are doing the ritual of the... I forgot already. The dispute. The rituals of the dispute. Okay. We can definitely label these ones. Oh, they didn't initiate. And now the question is, who is this person? This is David Gorin. Yeah. This person is an initiate. They're currently not in the ritual, which makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense because there's still a person here. This person has to be David Gorin. I see everything. The truth is blindingly obvious. Okay. Whoop. Blank blank was blank to a blank ritual. Okay, probably a challenge to a dispute ritual. So Walter Keane was the one being challenged. Jeffrey Sinclair was the challenger. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed a Dark-Hand Initiate. Wait, what am I supposed to put them? Hang on, let me put it back. Okay, I don't know. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception ritual to become a Proud Beast Initiate. Okay. Okay, I assume this is Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. What did I put in this one? Walter Keane was challenged to dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, Ambush blank blank, blank blank, posing as blank blank. Okay, posing as. Okay, so David Goring. Something, 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 something. Posing as a Dark Hand Initiate signaled to Walter Keane with a probably the tankard? Is that what he's holding? Yeah. Tankard. Which cup had no poison? Okay, we did it. He along with David Goring ambushed Dark Hand Initiate? Ah, that's a full stop, not a comma. David Goring posing as Dark Hand Initiate. The thing. Okay. But that was a full stop. That makes more sense. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Now, the thing is, there is a Dark Hand Initiate who knows this ploy. So what you gonna do about it? I need to go to the bottom quickly, I'll be back. Hopefully this will help. Yeah, this might be one of the few times I have to edit the audio before uploading it into YouTube to make sure it's actually audible. Although, there should be enough filters on here to hide the noise. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Chapter 3, The Ascent, The Crowning Celebration by the Lighthouse. Alright, there is a clear dead person chilling here. Let's look at that first. Oh, that is a Dark Hand Initiate that is very... No, that's a Master Bro. That's not a Dark Hand, that's a Water Snake. I said two things and it was both wrong. This is a Water Snake Master. The man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. His armor piece is broken. Oh, look at him, this not breathing fellow. A ruby ring. Water Snake Master. Lately, I have experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones, Proud Beast Master. Okay, and another note. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Exciting. There's a flute. Both his legs appear to be broken. Severe wound at the back of his head. Probably he fell. That's my guess. This music is incredible. Okay, a bunch of back and forth footsteps. Alright, let's see what this gathering is all about. Rules. Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be a Griffin reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat miracle, the if no one can repeat... Oh, this is happening again. Nope. Nope. Why is it fidgety? If no one can repeat miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. History. In 1725, the first Darkhand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. That's not great. In 1756, Proudbeast Master Lord Plesley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain produced a homunculus as well. Angus MacBain is just destroying people. In 1771, Proudbeast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus MacBain hypnotized the same man as well. What's up with this MacBain? Ruining all the fun. Should have probably clicked on that, and... Cool. Now it does look like all the masks have fallen. Okay, they're kneeling, they have shoes. Oh, we're looking at... Are we actually trying to match the shoes for shoes? That's gonna be annoying. So I'm guessing this is a Griffin rebirth scenario. What an honor to experience such a historical event. It's a watch. Incredible. Demonstration. A protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791. Location: the lighthouse on Gull Islet, near the Horn of Codhead. Time: noon. Present: Lord Angus MacBain, Lord Alistair Couch, Dr. James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, Mr. Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. Who do we have here? Dear Watersnake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not access work applications. Please go through the official channels so that my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. Even loyals have standards. Won't do anything for fellow brethren. A set of heavy wooden oars. Okay, we have some masks. We have their feet. I love their feet. Look at them. Beautiful, beautiful feet. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. A stamp was the... I guess that's the number 3, but it's not usually written this way. Oh wait, no, it's flipped around. It's number 7. Never mind. I'm a dumb dummy dumb. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead your brothers to great many change. Ruby ring. That's Edmund Cloudley's book. Uh-oh. Miracle preparation. After the decrease air input, aim at the sky. Press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. And then the safety notice. Okay. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Now there is a dead person right there. There was stuff from the inside. Alright, what's upstairs?
By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire General Elzar Cook. And a lighthouse. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse. Not locked. Okay, we're missing one detail apparently. What detail are we missing? Ah, we're missing the whatever that guy is. Here, I brought back your stuff. Oh, Griffin Reborn. Some jewels. Ooh, a golden snuff box filled with opium powder. That's delightful. Idol. Ah. Okay. Hats. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offends me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practice his miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he inputs the following glyph. When he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. So this Lazarus person is actually Edmund Cloudsley, but shaved. I think. There's no way Edmund Cloudsley would part with the idol purposely. Okay. Whoop. I swing back. I swing my camera back and forth. I'm sure that's a song somewhere. Okay. Blank 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 to find out how blank would perform the miracle of blank. People who had their magical relic in their hands chronologically. Okay, that's details. What should we do first? Probably the identities is always the easiest thing to do. Water Snake Master. Okay, we know that. In charge of notes. Okay, dear Water Snake Brother Maker. Okay, so this is Maker. And this it would... Wait, no, this is... Wait, this confuses me. This is an obvious Water Snake Master getup, isn't it? Oh, it says brother, not master. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing with grit. These have to be related. I assume they have to be talking to each other. So this is the dark hand. Oh wait, this is not the dark. Isn't the carrot the dark hand? I'm confused. Maybe it's non-canonical. And I'm just fretting over nothing. Oh wait, this is the 7 for 7 Cs. Okay, this is the stamp for the 7 Cs. Okay, what else do we have? What details? We have shoes. But that seems too hard. Okay, this is Edmund Cloudsley. I refuse to not believe this is Edmund Cloudsley, but we can't actually put Edmund Cloudsley in, so we need to figure out a different way then. Okay, these are the 6 people. So Dr. James Turner. We need to figure out who's who. Angus McBain. So Angus McBain and Alistair Coke are the Lords. Wait, hang on. Was there something about... Alistair Coke owns this lighthouse. Is there a way to figure out who owns this lighthouse? Yeah, this has a seal. Okay, so let's just start with the obvious. This guy has a bunch of pictures of hats. That is classic Walter Keane. We all know how fashionable Walter Keane is. My phone keeps telling me stuff. I don't like it. Okay, I assume this means that... Yeah, this is Dr. Nicholas Maker. Or Mr. Nicholas Maker. Okay. And a Dark Hand Monster, JT. Dark Hand Monster JT, which would be James Turner. Who would be James Turner? They work for 7 Seas. They don't work for 7 Seas. Do they work for 7 Seas? Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire General, for I do not tolerate being attacked. Okay, so this is the This is clearly what's the Alistair Coke. Meaning that this person is not Alistair Coke. That's all we know. Arcane Monster. So this is, I guess, because they work for 7 Seas, they must be James Turner then. And the whole point is that this must be Lazarus Hurst, aka Edmund Cloudsley. And because this guy is not this guy is not Alistair Coke, it must mean this is Alistair Coke. Which therefore this must mean this is Angus MacBain, which makes sense because Angus MacBain is a sneaky little dog trying to figure out the tricks to everything. Angus MacBain always trying to find out the trick. Don't you know that knowing how the magic trick works ruins the trick for everyone? And so naturally they had to die because they knew what the trick is. Yeah, MacBain is like mega, how do we say, skeptical. We can't have skeptical in a secret cult. Okay, so Angus MacBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hurst would perform the miracle of... Now, I still haven't figured out what exactly this is. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, main challenge is to ensuring my balance when holding on to the idol. Oh, that's part of the cane. Okay, so the cane basically... So it shoots something, is what I'm getting at. Water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Yeah, it has to be flying. I'm gonna guess it's flying. And it's just that Angus tried to fly with the cane but failed. And so died. That's gotta be it. It's flying. People who had the magical relic in their hand chronologically. Lazarus Hurst. Followed by Angus MacBain. And then Walter Keane is currently the one holding it. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Angus MacBain was trying to replicate the miracle but couldn't figure out the trick, and so they died because he just jumped off the lighthouse for some reason instead of doing it on the ground like a normal person. Okay. Lazarus Hurst probably jumped from the lighthouse using the cane. Where's the cane? Oh, using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying. and become Griffin Reborn. Okay. Angus McBain also jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Hang on. I was gonna say it was result from Angus McBain's death from a head wound, but that's not correct, is it? Oh, it is correct. Okay. The head wound is a bit weird. But I guess maybe he just hit his head first or something. When Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the stuff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and then Angus jumped to his death. Yeah, you have to recharge the miracle, unfortunately. That's how you're supposed to use it, like a pogo stick? Oh, that's so funny. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Oh my goodness, it's all our fine folk. Someone's dead. Oh no. What do we have here? Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library salon. Okay, we have to clear all. Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library salon, flower beds, fountain. Okay. A lovely image of stuff. What do we have here? We have a person suspicious. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shears. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Yeah, just casually. Oh, no, go back in. There we go. We're not done here. Did we finish you? Oh, you don't have anything on you. Not even a penny. Ha, Leopold! Your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Okay, Mr. Griffin. Ooh, full glass of sherry. An almost empty glass of sherry. And a bottle of sherry. They like their sherry here. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Interesting, interesting. You had nothing else. You have a sword. Oh, I can click on you. A button? A button is missing. Da da da. What's up? This is outrageous. I said you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemur and provoke a conflict. Da da da. This is a standoff. He stole his life just like that. The doctor's a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am having a weekend of drinks at my manor and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Man, this James Turner really likes sending mail around. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Spicy smelling ornament box, wonderful. A brown stone slate seal. A clean Lemurian war club. A note, dear Prince. I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of the 7 Sea Company himself. Nice. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be This might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Who are the developers of this game? Guys, this is supposed to take place in England. Spell honor properly. Painful. Painful. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Please kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Alright, what do we have here? We have Constable Arthur Faulkner. Oh God! Believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. A clean constable's pike and testimonies. Oh gosh. Let me look at everything else in the room first. Let's look at the dead guy first. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Listen. Apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. The man is not breathing. Wow. There are a lot of people that can hold their breath in this game. That's amazing. Testimonies, Leopold. Okay. Now we do some testimonial thing. Sure. Claims that had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep, woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. That's a completely normal thing that a rational person would do. Just quietly observe the body and then call for help. Sure. Playing croquet was Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, so Lord Alistair Coke, lecturing the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, so Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Sure. Next, Ergin. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language, claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. That's a good way of living your life. Just push everything to one person in particular. Claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry's Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Note bene, I think that's what it stands for. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Yes, Dr. James Turner, of course. Claims that in the morning he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Claims that planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. So the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Okay, and finally, we have Hordrick. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled cherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library, he had taken to take the glasses. Leopold found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then he saw the deceased lying in the salon. Okay. Now we also have one more object on the ground, which is a boomerang that looks painful. You are holding a button. I see. We also have this thing on the wall. The seal of the 12 Lemurian clans, of course. Yes, it's. And finally, and most importantly, zoop, we have psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. Spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe, increasing appetite, hiccups. Sleepiness, white of the eyes get a pink tint. Red berry, surge of energy. And the mirror niche and hyper concentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Wait, so does someone have red eyes? You do. Who else has red eyes? You do. Aha, aha, aha. Suspicious. Okay, what do we have here? We have a croquet lawn, an unfinished croquet match on the grass field. Very astute. Chrysanthemum bushes? Yeah, of course, rose bushes. We have a lovely fountain with a newspaper. London Gazetteer, May 11th, 1792. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results, New Order Party, moderates and loyalists. Seems like the New Order Party is winning. The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it is clear the two old parties will form a coalition. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine. Probably the moderate leader, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition. Okay, let's look at the chess house. So one of them is winning. This is such a chaotic position. But first of all, this knight... Wait, the rook and the knight swap places for some reason. Well, the knight's supposed to be here. How? So the knight went here, there, there. Okay. There's a pawn there. There appears to be two dark square bishops. Two light square bishops. Of the same color. There's a pawn on the first rank. The more I look at this board, the worse it gets. Oh man, this is fascinating. I'm actually surprised they actually put the board in the right orientation. I imagine it's very easy that they could have accidentally flipped it, but... Wow. Fascinating. Yeah, they also exchanged almost all of their pawns and yet have basically all their pieces left. I mean, I would say probably black is winning. Or no, white is winning, but... I mean, at this point, they might as well have just restarted the game with their pieces in the proper place. Man. Okay. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One almost empty, the other untouched. Wonderful. Oh, so that's the place that where they got poisoned. Finally, I guess this. Okay, that just gets us back inside. Oh yeah, did I hit? Hang on, let me double check. Oh yeah, I completely hit the tea place from you guys. Okay, that's what the tea place looks like from the outside. It's not really that much special. Okay. Let's do some thinking outside while we're in the fresh air. Okay. Let's start with the obvious, the butler. It's clearly this person. Because obviously. Literally everything about them screams the butler. Now we do actually have a thing here. Okay, so what is this? Billiam is the... Yes, Billiam is the gardener, so we might as well William's the gardener. Where is... And it looks like Podrick is the butler. Okay. We just don't know what their first names are. Now, one of the people, I remember, had a red eye. So that would be Leopold. So Leopold, let's see what we... Leopold has the red eyes, which would be this person. Look at their lovely red eyes. Leopold is a person who's a blindfold. No, not a blindfold, an eye patch. That's what they're called. Do we have their full name? Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Who the hell knows? Oh, PTOO would be the one of the parties, I'm guessing. I don't know. Patu! It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, we also have a list of all the people who are definitely still alive. So James is still alive. Alistair, Ergin, Gideon, Leopold. Whoever this person is very much dead. So Dr. James Turner, who would be the doctor? So they have an invitation. They have an invitation. These two are the only people who don't have an invitation. So this is one of these two. Okay, I assume this person is talking to this person. So this person has to be James. James Turner. But then again, they're both talking to him. I don't know. I guess they also have a scalpel, so that would make them the doctor. Yeah, okay, so that's probably the doctor. That's Leopold. I don't know what their last name is. Okay. Oh yeah, we have Arthur Faulkner. We could just name them out of the way. Get their names out of the way. You have funky hair. Who do we else have? Alistair Coke, I think. Okay, Leopold. It looks like Leopold was the one who raised the alarm. Wait. So it would be Leopold Hill, looks like their last name is. Okay, I think it looks like it's Leopold Hill. Because they're the one who raised the alarm. I don't think that's being contested. His most arrive, spoiled cherry, and then because it's Mr. Spade in the garden. Okay, so the gardener would be Spade. Of course, his last name would be Spade. What else do we have? Leopold. Okay, we don't have any names. Ugh, Lord. Friend.
Okay. Is someone not able to speak? Everyone can speak, so... So this is the Lemurian. Do we know who the Lemurian is? Oh, I guess it's him. Yeah, I guess that's him. So the Lemurian would be... Is the Lemurian the person that's part of speaking? So that will be Ergen? I guess so. This guy's Ergen. And who are you? Who even are you? Actually, who are you? You would probably have to be either Gideon or Alistair. At one of the balls, you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend, drink at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Liver will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company, too. I mean, I do know that this is Augustus. I just don't know if I'm supposed to be able to surmise it from data given in this level. I still have to figure out who this person is, actually. Oh, one of them is the candidate. So it has to be either Blanchard or Valentine. Oh wait, we have a picture of them. They're the loyalist. They're Blanchard. This person is Blanchard. Oh, so I got their names wrong then. This would be Valentine. Wait, who's Hill then? Oh, the butler is Hill. Oh, the butler is the Hill. Of course, they asked. Leopold told the butler to raise the alarm. Duh. Duh. Okay. I still don't know whether in this story we're supposed to be able to distinguish between the two. Oh, wait, no, Gideon has a very big interest with Ergen. And it says here, you would have, yeah, you would be meeting in person, so this has to be Gideon. Okay. And this is Alistair. What's his full name again? Alistair Coke. Right. Whoop. Alistair Coke. Now we just need to know Gideon and Ergen's last name, and so we have Patu. Okay, I guess Patu would have to be Ergen. Bell and Augustus. Now I'm guessing the context in which we saw the word Bell was probably as a last name. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Ergen would just agree with Gideon. And that would mean Augustus, where we learned the term Augustus from. It was near... It was in the notes, actually. Augustus? Okay. Boom. By process of elimination. Yeah, his name has to be Augustus. Okay. Blank blank is the victim. Well, Augustus Valentine. The blank is the word murder weapon. Okay, so we do know at least where he was murdered, which is the salon. Body was found by, allegedly, Leopold Blanchard. Let me just double check. What is Podrick's account? Lord Leopold will come up. Okay, yeah, Leopold found the body. Now, what is the murder weapon? Oh, the boomerang, of course. Got that. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Okay, we have the loyalist, which would be Leopold Blanchard, was in the salon. Okay, hang on. Let me go back to this guy's notes. Gideon. Gideon looks like they were at the tea house. And then I guess Bell must be with the tea. Must be with Gideon in the tea house. So tea house. The prince, I guess. Okay, the general. Where was the general? Alistair. Oh, they were playing chess. So Alistair was playing chess with Dr. Turner. So that would be this. And the doctor. The butler. Was in the library. The butler was in the library. And the gardener was probably in the garden. What were they doing? Move to the rose bushes. So they were at the rose bushes. Do we have a rose bush? Okay, I guess flower beds. Okay. We figured all of those details out. Perfect. Now. Did my camera freeze? Oh no, I was just really still. I was so still that I thought my camera froze. That's kind of funny. I need to move around a bit more. Do a little jig. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Okay. Oh, there's so much I have to fill in. Early in the morning.
Okay. Blank, 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 blank in the blank and blank and blank. Okay, I think it's probably the drug thing. So early in the morning, who was Leopold talking to? James. Early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and what do you do? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, there's a sleep missing. Ah! Ergimp 2 drugged Leonard Blanchard in the library and stole a slate, a seal. Got him. Got him. Erwin 2 was the one who drugged. And it just happened that James Turner didn't drink it. Instead, they told them to get rid of the sherry. Yeah, one of them didn't drink the sherry, the other one did drink the sherry. It's all coming together now. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 blanked, blank, blank, and blanked, blanked from the blanked. No, wait, so that has to be the other one. Never mind. Meanwhile, in the library, blank, blank, meanwhile, in the library, Ergen drugged Leopold Blanchard and stole a Lemurian seal. Oh god, this is laggy for some reason. From the salon. Okay, so what is that one then? Blank, blank. What's the first one then? So somebody did something to somebody else in the... Okay, hang on. What happened? Let's create a canonical image of the events. So he had a glass of sherry. What did James do? He drank a glass of sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to Chess' house. He ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess. Okay. In the I guess in the salon at around noon. I guess the point is Leonard Blanchard killed Augustus Valentine. Ah, of course, Leonard Blanchard killed Augustus Valentine for the position of Prime Minister. And frame and then frame the and planted the button on him to frame. Wait, what? Wait, so it has to be James Turner. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue discussion at Dune Leo. Yeah, it was obviously the boomerang. All the weapons were cleaned. That'd be except for the grassy shears. Yeah, sure. Oh. Wait, can we put boomerang? No. Wait, I don't understand the button thing. Maybe, okay, maybe Arrogant Patu killed Augustus Valent. Wait, no, I think, okay, so I think the drug thing is correct. I think the first thing is the drug thing. So what I think happened is James Turner did in fact drug Leopold Blanchard in the library and then stole a button. Meanwhile, I'm getting there. Chill. Meanwhile, in the library, Arrogant 2 killed Augustus Valent and stole a Lemurian from the cell. In the salon at around noon, James Turner we don't have any other actions, do we? I mean, we literally have Augustus Valent being killed twice. I think this makes sense. Maybe this makes sense, but maybe this part doesn't. Um... What did Ergun 2 do then? Um... We're not missing anything as well. Oh wait, was Oh wait. I just realized something. Gideon's neglect. Gideon's testimony doesn't line up with what happened. So Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Yeah, no, Alistair never left the chess house. I'm guessing at least. I could be wrong. Search of energy, vocalization, all you saw, switching aggression. Oh, rapid blinking. There we go. Found it. Found it. Found it. Yep. Drugged. Gideon Bell. In the field. No, not the field. The tea house. Okay. We're almost there. Wait, what part of this is wrong? Okay. Probably one of the names is wrong. So early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Yes. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen Patu drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. Okay. Yeah. In the salon at around noon, James Turner killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. So what part of this is wrong then? It must be something obvious. What did I miss? Ah, I see what's happening. I understand what's happening now. They want the New Order party to succeed. But in order to do so, they need to get rid of these two people. The Blanchard and Valentine. So they killed one of them and sent the other one to jail. I see. Rose bushes. Okay, but what part of this is wrong though? I still haven't figured it out. Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell. Yeah, Gideon Bell is rapid eye blinking. So he's drugged. Ergen 2 is the one who drugged him. The names are correct, so I don't have that issue. They were definitely at the tea house. They were definitely drugged in the library, right? Or maybe it wasn't James Turner that killed. Oh. Go back. I think maybe Ergen was correct, actually. Or Gideon was correct. So Master Turner come to the chessboard and send the butler away, just as Ergen was marking. Alistair leaves the chessboard and returns shortly afterwards. And as we see here, they saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Oh, Gus? Wait, no. Alistair was the one who went to the house. So Alistair must have been the one to kill. Because Alistair was the one who left. Ah, right. It just makes hyper concentration. It doesn't make them see things. So they didn't see Alistair leave the board, which means that he must have been the one to do the murder because James Turner was at the chess house the entire time. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderates and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Nice, 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 nice. And we have... You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor team. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbol and use the idol to give that heat to something else. But there is more, much more, that the idol can do. Cool. Well, we'll have to see what the idol can do next time in Chapter 4, The New Order. Because, of course, it's the end of the stream. So thank you very much for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful journey, I suppose, through the story of the Golden Idol and of Edmund Cloudesley, aka Lazarus Heath. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you another time. Bye bye.